What kinds of things are we going to discuss in this episode? XRP, we are going to make a significant change in the market. It is indeed on its way to you. Please be aware that the time is running out, as I am informing you now. XRP will make his first attempt to depart this by zone, which is something that we have talked about in great detail on this channel. As our downtime draws to a conclusion, a brief discussion on poke will also be included in our agenda. It is disappointing to find that investors may be experiencing issues, but it is imperative that we distribute this information as soon as possible. In addition, we will talk about some great news that has come out of Brazil. Relax and take a seat, we're going to get started right away. A change that is taking place right in front of my eyes is the occurrence of Bitcoin's current trading price of $67,900. Despite the fact that both USDT and USDC are currently at their respective dollar values respectively. People, XRP is a major lean 47 cents value. PXS is a main. What you heard 7 years ago is exactly what you heard now. A later time, XRP is 47 cents. If you haven't been keeping up with the news, one particular item is currently down 1.45% of the total market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies, which is equivalent to roughly $2 trillion. What exactly are we going to do with it next? In accordance with the law of my predictions, each of the 5 forecasts that I made has been successfully realized. Proceed now to check out the Twitter page. Simply by clicking on the tweet that has been pinned, you will be able to view every single call that I have made during this bull cycle from the beginning of the year, and we have been successful each and every time. That which has not been observed for a considerable amount of time. Don't be concerned about the passage of time, I've got you taking care of this area. In a tweet I asked, what are your plans for the 27th? A huge consolidation is currently taking place in the Bitcoin market. Where is Bitcoin? Busy. Whatever it is, in this bizarre fast-forwarding area that spans from 66 to 68,000, 2 weeks, and 3 weeks later, what is the potential bottom, which is currently lying at 67? 66,000, if we want to be precise, Heiss? Huh? In spite of the fact that whale populations are increasing, what will be the next significant step? Just what is going to happen. Pay close attention to the $74,000 that you are concentrating on. When something breaks, you are witness to the most peculiar movement you have ever seen in your life. The ease of doing so will become apparent when Bitcoin reaches a price range of $80,000 to $90,000. We have arrived in the year of Bitcoin. The growth of Bitcoin will be exponential. Bitcoin will experience a meteoric rise in price. When is the time that the money will begin to disperse? To reiterate what I've been saying, a great number of individuals have been making out with me as we get closer to the All 2025. Ever since the beginning of the year, I have been pointing out to Rip that he is completely wrong. The event is going to take place this year. Pay attention to it if it will take place this year. I am going to take responsibility for my errors and celebrate each and every one of them. When it comes to us, but while I'm looking at the charts, Keith, with whom I regularly work together, provides me with the charts and puts them in the appropriate zones, and I am able to bring one of those back to the present day. The charts that we can examine in real time on the webcast are waiting for me to retrieve them. On the other hand, his chart has been correct up to this last moment. Moreover, I have already proved that this has been accurate for a considerable amount of time. It can be found there. The target zone that we intend to strike is located in that area. The price of XRP starts to increase as soon as something is hit and breaks. And I will show you another example. Because I am informing you right now, it provides you with an updated version of what we are looking at right now and how near we are to accomplishing our vision. In a shorter amount of time, it demonstrates this if I am able to locate it live in the stream, which I am feeling quite certain that I will be able to do. When that zone is crossed, it comes to an end. You are free to move forward at this time. In addition to that, he has sent this one. Not only are we going to observe our proximity to one another, but we are also going to enter that special purchasing area. Are you sure that we have previously been there? Don't dwell on the day that you were at the bottom. That's the case. When the bottom is reached for XRP, which is also the moment at which your window of opportunity is closing, we are able to announce that the bottom has been achieved. Additionally, this chart demonstrates some stunning relationships with all of the charts that came before it. Where are they at the end of? The race, and where is the halfway point? We are almost past the time of halving, as you say. Isn't it so that we are almost there? At this point, the bull run is virtually at its end. Because each of these is worth 3 points, you will be awarded 3 points during a rally. This implies that you will receive a greater amount of XRP, while another person will only receive 2 points. Instead, a single point. This video clip was released by Zachar. We are unsure as to whether or not it is reliable. Not at this time. This is broken down by the peace sign of rumors. Simply visit his Twitter account to find out what is going on with it. He claims that he has a guy who has informed him that no one has been able to verify this information as of yet. However, given that it was provided by Zach, I would presume that the information is rather trustworthy. To put it simply, it would appear that the person who purchased the connection to that comes before the peace sign. People, this is just a sense that I have, but those Polygon stocks are going to be worth absolutely nothing. In a way that is similar to investing in a meme coin, you end up jumping into a meme. When you buy a coin, you believe it will be the best thing and the next thing you know. When you invest in a cryptocurrency, you feel it will be the next big thing. When you buy a coin, you believe it will be the next important thing. When you invest in businesses that are already profitable, you are not achieving anything at all that you set out to do. You can never be absolutely certain that they will persevere. It has come to your attention that Jack McDonald is no longer working for Ripple Poly. The amount that Ripple pays for standard custody is only $779 billion. According to Bernstein, Bitcoin will reach $1 million by the year 2025, and he is not wrong in his estimate. It is guaranteed that Bitcoin will be locked at $160,000. Put a target on it, and it will strike a target of $160,000. This is something that I have stated in the past. At this moment, everything is important, especially considering how much higher we can travel up to 25 million. Because it was still early, I might have forecast that the price of Bitcoin would skyrocket by $250,000. Therefore, why didn't I update my statistics? The first time I said that the targets are approximately 130 to 150, give or take, was during the B run. However, we were able to accomplish something that had never been done before. Yes, we were able to achieve a new high on both of these variables. This is going to be a fairly powerful shift, considering the overall worth of the cryptocurrency industry, as well as the price of Bitcoin before it has any relevance. Moving when the market begins to trend appropriately, we have never seen Bitcoin's brace break its record high. Move when the market begins to trend correctly. The occurrence of it always takes a number of months before it occurs. In light of the situation that took place and the fact that it was the first time it had happened, I am going to attribute it to the entry of institutional money into the market as well as exchange-traded funds, ETFs, which will further divert consumer spending away from retail, which will result in 200,000 by the year 2025. All of you, I concur. I am in agreement with it. Time will make it abundantly evident to us that we should take a more in-depth look at this future Chief Technology Officer and co-founder, Marco Bernini, as he provides a presentation at the XRP Ledger Apex event on the low ledger path to interoperability, and while also navigating the multi-chain environment. According to what he said, we need to make technology disappear for consumer end users. What else did he have to say? Do you know? The declaration was made, and for a considerable amount of time, it was the subject of the most intense debate. People could not stop telling me that I was wrong. You should know that these cruel folks on Twitter like to hide behind their keyboards and talk about all of this garbage that I have no understanding about. Their only intention is to argue with one another. They don't truly do anything. With you, the world of social media is at your disposal. Everyone remarked, hey, Root Network, since the XRP token is being used as its gas token for you, according to the statement. The answer is that Ripple G is entirely comprised of money, but XRP is not. It was attested to by him. Watch out for this. To develop the technology, we are required to do so. At the end, disappear completely. Yes, that is not the case. A user. A new sort of magic is being created by us, but before we can do that, we need to develop the technology that will make it possible. The only way, in my opinion, that we will be able to successfully onboard end customers and provide service to them is if we make technology appear to be simple and uncomplicated. Moreover, what exactly does he mean by that? A parallel may be drawn between this and the way in which you send an email without giving a damn about what is going on.